Okay, so I'm outdoors today, and if some of let's see who else is Catherine. Maybe that's it. It's a little cold over here, so maybe next week we'll be back inside. But and we have a little bit internet problem, but I hope it's better for this class than it was the last class. Just the band that we're using. Okay, I think so far so good actually. So let's practice and practice a couple times. Practice over here. What can you call it, Nancy? No? Prepare. Opening. Three rings around the moon. 1, 2, 3. Big Dipper. Swallow skims the water. Block and sweep. Right. Left. Little Dipper. Swallow returns to nest. Agile cat. Catches a mouse. Phoenix lifts head. Wasp enters the cave. Phoenix opens right wing. Little Dipper. Phoenix opens left wing. Waiting for fish. Poking the grass. Seeking the snake. 2, 3. Embracing the moon. Okay. You watching them? You watch them, please. Tell me later. Okay, let's try it again. We'll do it one more time and then together.
Move up more and to your right. Up more and to your right.
Prepare. Opening. Three rings around the moon. 1, 2, 3. Big Dipper.
Fuera.
Swallow skims the water. Block and sweep. Right. Left. Little Dipper. Swallow returns to nest. Oops. Agile cat. Catches a mouse. Phoenix lifts its head. Wasp enters the cave. Phoenix opens right wing. Little Dipper. Phoenix opens left wing. Waiting for fish. Poking the grass. Oops, seeking the snake. 2, 3. Embracing the moon. Okay, what do you think, Nancy? Where? Huh? Have any questions on the sequence? That's I'll watch you do then the last few movements and see from here, from open left wing, Phoenix opens left wing. Then we'll do waiting for fish, poking the grass, and then embracing the moon. Okay, so from here. Oops. Nancy,
You're not.
Can you show me?
You're not in the screen. There you go. Okay.
Yeah. From here. It's right empty stance. Right empty stance. All right. Waiting for fish. Waiting for fish. This one. Okay, poking the grass, seeking the snake. 1, 2, 3. Embracing the moon. Oh, okay. Let me show you. I talked about this before, but I'll do it towards the camera, I guess. I talked about this before, but I'd like you to practice this if you can, maybe outside, and so you can get a good feeling. So if you start like this is like the first one, okay? Then here, the second one, okay? The left one, then the right one, just like this. Oops. Okay, left and right, and just feel that feels good. When I teach it to you, it's choppy. 1, 2, 3, but you need to get it to feel like turning left and right and making the sword follow your body turning around. Okay, with the stepping. So most of you don't have enough room to do more than just like two times or something. But if you can do it outdoors and practice it left and right, this is a very beautiful and good feeling move. So practice it. Do it a little bit now. That's right. Practice that a little bit. Caesar knows how to do it. That's good. And see, there's a mosquito there. Mosquito.
Where?
Right there. Are you? Okay, so when you turn it over from the side, make sure you turn it over and bring it in your stomach height, okay? Turn it over, keep it higher. Right under the sides of your where your arm would be, okay? Don't have it down by your hip. Higher. So here, and then bring it in kind of level. Keep it the same level. Yeah, that's better, Alan. Oh, Kelly. Hello.
Hey, Mike. And Nancy.
Hey, Kelly. Oh, Tamar's there. Cheryl's there. Hello. Okay, so that's the poking the grass. I think we can do it. We just need to practice it more and get smoother with it. Remember, you have to use your body turning. I'll show you this. I'll show you again. You're like this. Like this. You turn. That's the first thing, and bring your foot in. Then you step out. You're still turned to the right. Then turn to the left. 90-degree turn. Body, 90-degree turn. Then turn 90 degrees back. Bring the sword back. Step. Then turn 90 degrees. See? 90-degree turn. Then turn to the right. Step. 90-degree turn. So your body is turning 90. It, but you don't feel like you're doing 90 degrees. If you only feel like you're, barely turning with it, you need to turn bigger. Okay. So put your body behind it. That's how you get the extension. Is your body pointed at the corner? From the right corner to the left corner. Oh, that's good, Miranda. You want to say something, Rita?
So if you're turning right, does your head go straight forward, or does it go toward the left?
You should. I'll do it this direction. You turn. You're like this, okay? So I'll do it this direction. You can't tell it's square enough. Here, face it over here, Nancy. All right, so now I'm in a square.
Yeah,
So
back further.
Here, I pull this back toward the cornering. Okay, and my tip doesn't point straight. When I step out, I'm on the wrong foot, am I? Here, one. When I step out and open my arm, I want to open it in the direction of the sword, basically from here to here. So not over here. Don't point my arm at the corner. Move my hand diagonally, but it's kind of in front of my shoulder. This direction now. Not too big. Then thrust, and it just has to curve in a little bit, like this, okay? If you open it too far, then you got way too far for it to go. So just open, kind of feel like slide it to the left. I'm pointing my body at this corner, so if I open my arm this way, it's going towards the corner, but don't go all the way and point at the corner. Slide it diagonally and then slide it back. So imagine that there's some kind of rail. Slide it, and then curve it back in. Slide it, okay? But it's not that big. It's only moving like a foot or something.
Okay, so when I do it, it feels like I end up on the center line.
Yeah, it's about something like that. It's about like, say from here. When I step out, here's my center line. I have it over here, more like in front of my shoulder, probably. But just a feeling of open and close, and then with your turning, you know how we do in the saber. When you turn towards your arm, it just folds. Everything folds in. So it's just folding in, right? It's kind of staying the same as much as I can, but if it doesn't turn with my body. I get closer to it and, wrap around it. I'll watch you do it. You do it, Rita. Can you make her bigger? Okay, so Rita, stop. All right, so we want to do it like this. I'll be over here. We want to do it like this. Here. From here, open, level, okay, and step. 2, though, you need when I thrust, look at my left arm, it's going to come back in, okay, and my palm faces my arm. It's not like this. Don't have your fingers flat, okay. I want your arm to feel curling up, okay. So if I had my palm open, it'd be like this. I want it to be like, maybe it's not this distance apart, maybe it's not that close, but I want it to feel, but I don't want it to be like this with my fingers pointing at it and lose my extension. So this is not extended anymore. It needs to be like this. It needs to be curved, see? It needs to feel like this hugging, basically. See, hugging, and then this is like this, and then this is turned over, and it feels like that. And if I turn, see, the arms just go, they just go with it. Okay, so this direction, open, and then they both move. So if they open, you go to the center line. If you go just to where it's going to go, and they go next to it, that is not enough. We want to feel open, both open, and then both come back, both come in. All right, they both open, they both come in. Then for the second one, you're like this. Here, and then turn over and go down and open again, open. But when I go under it, I'm turning left, it's curving in. See? It's curving in. And it goes from here to here. See? Here. I just curve my left arm with shifting towards it and turning towards it. So the sword does its own thing, but it doesn't feel like put my arm there and then do the sword and then move it or something. I just do this with the left arm, and the right arm is doing, a separate thing. But they kind of swirl around each other. That's better, Rita. That's better. So, but remember, you have to go down first, down and up, and then curve in. That's better. That's better. That's at the end. At the end, they're not crossed anymore. At the end, they're not crossing. They don't cross. Yeah. Okay. Yes. So this is a tricky one. But I'll say this: that the left arm is a lot like this one. From here, block and sweep to the right, to the left, down, and open, and close. It's basically that. It's the same from the very beginning of the form. It's a little circle, open, and then just with your body turning towards it, it just closes in, and the whole arm bends in. So it's just the same circle as that. I put it back on everybody. Okay. Okay. Kelly's on. All right. Any questions on this one? This is a kind of difficult one. I don't like to say that, but it'll take some practice to get it smooth and to get the arms just going right. But to me, it feels like this. It feels like open, close, open, close. So try to have that feeling in there, okay? And the feeling comes from the body turning. So the open and closing is from your body turning left and right, okay, right and left. And your arms just kind of stick out. Okay, that's the act, all body turning, 90-degree body turning. Okay. All right. Well, look at we did last week is 420. Oh, we have a lot of time. Is embracing the moon. So I'll show it now. I couldn't show it very well last week, I don't think. So from here, we go forward and turn palm up and step back more. Reach back. Left hand goes back. Then the left hand is going to circle around and go palm up. So here, and then shifting back and reaching for the saber, the sword, and pulling it in. So from here, like a little jump back. Okay, here. And landing like a cat. Okay, so you try it.
Doing that.
Okay, all right, so stop. So remember, we want to imagine, I'll do it this direction. We want to imagine reaching up and grabbing and pulling it down. So maybe feel that to start with. Feel here, this left hand makes a circle. It makes a circle like this, and then pull it and get down. So we'll just practice the hands a little bit. So from here, we go forward, grab it, pull it down with turning. So the issue is, we don't want to just do this and go here and then go and pull it down and then just catch it at the end. Okay? So practice getting it and pulling it in, two hands pulling it. When you do it later, you can fudge it a little bit. Maybe I tell you the fudging part too soon. You can fudge it a little bit and start coming in before you've grabbed it. But practice to start with, go up, step back and grab it, jump back, pull it down. Okay? Try to get the main motion going and the bigger circle for your left hand, and then you can fudge it a little bit. Okay? After. But don't leave it out. Let's see what they do. It's better. This internet's better this way anyway. Okay. Okay, well this people are doing pretty good now. All right, so that's better. All right. So show the two hands pulling it down, and I'll just remind you that basically that we're holding it like incense. We talked about that before jumping, our first jump. Holding it like incense in your fingers, and then the two hands. You have your fingers and your other fingers, your left hand, and it's basically that. But you turn and keep it pointed straight direction. You just rotate your body, and it ends up over here, not pulling it into yourself, into your hip, to the side. It's far enough to the side, okay? And your toes line up, going the straight direction. I think people are doing that, so I think that looks good. Do you have any questions on it? On that one? No? All right. All right, let's go on then. This next one is called, let's look over here, I guess. This next one is called Birds Lodge in the Forest. Okay, so I'll show you what it looks like. It looks very nice. Another very impressive looking one, okay? So we do it like this. And tilt it more so you can barely see my feet, maybe, Nancy. So I'm more up. There you go. I'll back up a little bit. You take a big step forward, toe points to the corner. You throw the sword out to the corner and up and stand up. And this knee points straight. So from here, throw and grab. Okay, oops. So from here, you feel, this is the hands. Throw it and grab it. Throw it out. It's a thrust from the left side. Throw it out and grab it. Okay. So you pull it in, pull it back, and then you throw it up. Okay. So like 40. Well, your hand. I would say your hand at your face high is high enough. The tip higher than your head. The footwork is you step out, you step forward, maybe one heel in front of the other heel, and your toe points to the corner, and you just stand up on one leg. That's the footwork, okay? Here, stand up on one leg.
So where does their knee point?
I told him already. Your knee points straight.
What about the left hand?
You're going to be like this. Just it points. Well, probably your hand points at your arm. It's kind of level. And your body. Let's see. Your body direction. My body's pointed at the corner. So your body points at the corner. Your arm points straight, tilted up. Your left arm just curls in. Kind of like this, similar to this, actually. Okay. Maybe a little bit lower. So kind of like little dipper. Did you see it? Oh, can you see it? So it's kind of like this. It's about the same as little dipper for your left hand. All right, so you try it.
Question: is the left hand helping with the thrust at all, or is it only the right
No.
hand and the left hand immediately curls out?
Right. It's only the right hand. Only the right hand, and they both go that same direction, and just turn it over and make sword fingers. Yeah, it's not two hands. Yeah, it's just your right hand. Okay. It lines up with your shoulder. Right. So at the end, I'll do it towards the camera. At the end, straight from your shoulder, not like from your center line. Straight from your shoulder. Oh, that's good. Caesar's good. Rita's good. Chu's good. This is a pretty simple one, but it feels very powerful. Okay, Alan. Miranda, you do it one more time, I'll watch you. Okay.
Palm needs to be.
Yeah. All right, I want you to have this feeling. All right, that's pretty good. I want you to have this feeling. Yeah, I'm not gonna stand up. I'll start standing up. But from here, my body is turned about straight. I'm gonna turn a little to the corner. I'm gonna throw it out. See? Throw it out. Grab it. And when you grab it, make sure that your palm is underneath it. Okay, your palm is palm up at the end. You can only kind of grab it with your, can you see, with your fingertips. Okay, so that's similar to when we thrust. It's a thrust, so it's the same as a thrust, only palm up. So easy, you know, not holding it very hard, gentle holding it, kind of, in your like a brush. Then throw it and grab it. Throw it and grab it. You're shifting that direction. You're turning a little bit to help throw it. Grab it and stop it. Okay. Okay. Well, that looks pretty good. My only thing is I want you to feel like you start here, down, right, and then feel throw it out from this here. Don't put it here and then have this in it. Okay, it starts here, down to up, okay. So just have like throwing it, feeling, and then just grabbing it. Throw it from your stomach out high. Okay. Okay, let's see. Oh, well, we can go on. Okay. So let's go on. That's easy, right? That was an easy one. Oh, you can't see me. Easy. All right, we'll go on. We'll do this next one, which is not as easy. So that's fair, right? An easy one, then we'll do a little harder one. This one is called Black Dragon Swings Its Tail. Okay, so we do it, I'll show it to you first. We do it like this. We sit in step, point your toe to straight. You shift over and you bring the sword to the left corner direction. Keep it high. Then now you're turned a lot. My body's straight. You're going to turn and you're going to swing the sword down. Basically swing it down like this, and then a little bit of like the chopping, basically from the left. Here, and then your left hand's going to come out towards this corner. So you end up in an empty stance, and kind of like chopping towards sort of down.
Face this direction.
What?
Face this direction and do it.
Oh, I'll do it this. All right, I'll do it this direction. Sorry. From here.
Can you go move back some?
It's easier inside, I think. From here, you sit a little bit and step. Toe point straight. Bring the sword, keep it up, bring it back diagonally. Then this is under your arm, upper arm now. Turn and chop. Feel like chopping to the corner, and then left hand come to this corner over here. The technique. I'll have you over here. I don't have my director for some reason. The technique is called intercept, and I don't exactly know what intercept is, except hitting something. I guess if something is going like this, and then you want to intercept it, then you meet it. Where I don't know where it's going, you kind of go there too. But I don't know exactly what the difference is. If something's coming up and then you like smack it, is that intercepting it? I don't know. I will say one thing. It has this feeling, and we want to, our style, we don't do it this way. But some teachers do it this way, and it looks like this at the end, okay? Like this, not straight. So it starts up here, they go like this, and then that's the way it looks, okay? But for our style, we're going to go this way, and then we're going to straighten it out. That's like our chopping, okay? So we're going to go like that, okay? So you imagine something coming in, and you just like knock it away, basically. I think. I don't know why they call it intercept, but it's a long word, okay, for hitting it. I think. All right, so the important part is called Black Dragon swings his tail. So you're the Black Dragon. You turn a lot. Your tail will be pointing over here, right? This way. You turn your whole body. See, from here, turn your whole body. Now your tail points this direction. Okay, so you swing this has your hips turning. You turn everything, you turn back, okay, and that's the swinging your tail, okay. So that's the name. So let's look at the footwork first. So standing on one leg, sit a little bit, reach out, step, your toe points straight. Shift over. That's when this is high. Don't stand all the way up. Then turn and end up in an empty stance. Just strongly turn and land in an empty stance. Okay? So this has turn from left to right in it, and it has the sword goes from up to down. So the footwork again is standing on one leg, sit a little, step, shift over, that's when you're turning to the left, then turn to the right and land in an empty stance. Okay, that's pretty simple. The sword goes like this. Sit and step, don't move your arms. Then shift over and turn left, bring the sword to the left corner with turning. At the same time your left hand is here, your sword arm goes over it. So now it's tucked in. Okay, it's tucked in. Then when you turn to the right, it comes down and see it untucks. It still stays in the same place, but your arm is getting out. It's out of the way of your sword and your arm. It comes out and then finish this this chopping thing, this intercepting, and then the left hand comes out to the corner. So it is not together. It's still right left. Okay, right left. This comes out, and here's shoulder height. It's higher than shoulder height. Okay, so it's tilted up, like maybe your face level. Okay, for some reason we say that, but everybody wants to just stick it out to the side like this, and we have to say up, and they can't lift it up like it's really really heavy or something. So it's up, your left arm up. So here, the right arm down, the left arm up. Okay. All right, so let's try it. I guess I'll turn this way just to see your idea of looking the same direction. We'll do it like this. From here, 1, sit and step. Turn your left foot to point to the straight direction, the same as the sword direction. 2, shift left, bring the sword back, and it's still up. Still up. Turn left. 3, chop down and straighten the sword and put out your hands. That could be 3 plus maybe. And you're looking down. You're looking down maybe parallel with the sword, I think. from up to down. Oh, okay. Try when you chop. Try just to do it like this, okay? That would be fine. Here. Okay. Just chop and make it straight. Similar to this one, but going instead of from the right to the left, from the left to the right. Caesar?
The left arm goes at the same time, or it has a little delay.
Yes. Yes, there's a delay. So do the right hand, and then the left hand. Right hand or the sword, and then the left hand. Okay. All right, let's do it again.
Move up more, Michael.
Move away.
Go,
Okay.
forward.
I don't know what
No,
you're saying.
forward towards the
Oh,
fence.
okay. I'll just do it from here. So from here. 1, sit and step. Toe straight. 2, shift to the left and bring the sword back and high. Okay. 3, untwist and put out your left hand. This is another one that's maybe easy to describe it, but it's a little hard to do it. All right. So, do you have it enough? Can you do it? I'll call it and you try to do it. No? You need to see it again? All right, I'll do it with you. One, step, sit and step. 2, turn left. 3, go up to down. Chop and put out your left hand. Put it on, let's see. You okay, Kelly?
Caesar has a question.
Oh, Caesar? Caesar?
The tip of the blade is at around knee level. When you finish it.
I think, what?
I didn't say
I think your arm is like 45 degrees, I think is how we describe it. I think we describe it
Okay.
that your arm is like a 45-degree angle down. But what are you trying to, I think this is trying to intercept a weapon. You know, their sword coming in, and so you're knocking the weapon out of the way. So if we would describe it other times like knee height because you're attacking their knee, or you know, something like that. But this is not on their body. This is knocking their weapon to the side. Okay. So just 45 degrees. Okay. All right, so I'll call it and you guys do it. From standing on one leg. I'll call it a couple times, then you can do it on your own. Elbow down. Okay. All right. 1, sit and step. 2, shift over. Pull the sword back to the corner. 3, turn right and chop down. Make it straight at the end. For our style, we're straight with your arm. Okay, again.
Alan.
Okay, Alan.
I didn't quite, sorry, I'm forgetting things already. Where's the sword pointing on 2?
Okay, it still points to the corner. So
Okay.
I'll show it. Here's my straight direction. I'll be over here. Here's my straight direction. So 1 is here. 2 is bring the sword
Pommel.
towards the corner,
The pommel should
and it
point to
points
the
like
back corner.
diagonally.
Yeah.
So here it was straight. I'm going to pull the handle diagonally to the hand, but I'm not going to let it still point straight. It's going to point like diagonally. Then 3, come down, and now it points at the corner and diagonally down. Okay, so let's try this. Just with the sword. Maybe I won't do the standing up part. So my toe is pointed to this corner, and I'll point.
You have to move back, Michael. They can't see your feet.
All right. I'll point my left foot to the straight. I'll start on my left foot. Okay. So after we shift on 2, we end up on our left foot. The sword, I want to pull to the corner direction, back corner. So here's my front direction, back left corner, and then chop down and point it to the right, my right corner over here. So 180 degrees, basically. I pull to this back corner, and then the front, end up in the front corner over here. Okay?
Left elbow down, Alan. Turn, 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 turn.
Feel, okay, so feel, start with your left toe pointed straight. Feel this, here, down, here, twist, turn back, untwist. Your body at the end points a little bit towards the sword direction, not straight. Here, turn, that's what makes it go, is you're turning, okay? Here, 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 see? Turn, 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 turn. So turn, and then turn back, and this includes your hips, that's the tail swinging. And yes, it's not just an arm movement. It's like Little Dipper in a way. You know, we do Little Dipper from here near the beginning, and we don't. Well, I guess you're already pointed in the right direction. But then you turn. Okay, so, but your circle that you make goes to the corner. So here, your circle is to the corner, and then you step, and then you turn back with doing it. So here, you turn to the left, bring it to the corner, and then turn back. If I didn't do the turning, then it would basically look like this, to the straight direction, and then just to here, and there would be no body turning, see? Just make it a circle, kind of a flat circle, and ending up over here. But I want to start and make the circle be diagonal, okay, and then come back. So if you imagine like Little Dipper making that big circle, we would start here and make that circle, basically, okay? Here and then turn back. So it's using your body turning to drive it. It's still choppy. At the end, keep your head up though. Look down, but keep your head up. Yeah, no, I know. He gets a habit everywhere with that. Caesar knows how to do it already. So it's just Miranda and Alan that are new.
Turn to the left, turn to the right.
Okay. That's pretty good, Miranda.
Fantastic.
Okay, so Catherine, can turn. Can I see you do it? Turn and turn left and then turn right. Turn left. Yeah, I don't. You need to turn more. Like this. See? Yeah. Turn. Turn. Okay, you need to turn more. So your body direction. For this one, my body is pointing to the corner. Then I step. Then I turn, and my body points straight to the left. Yes. Then turn back, and it points towards the diagonal. Okay. Not maybe totally the corner, but not just straight. So if you keep it, if you only go straight and 45 degrees, it needs to turn. It's like almost 135 degrees. Turn to the left, to the straight. Turn almost to the corner. Okay, this turning straight is still not enough. It's I think it's past straight. Maybe it's between straight and the corner. Okay, so maybe this is too much, but you're turning a lot, more than 90 degrees. Okay, and that's what's making it come across. Okay, and the feeling is just that basically, but we don't do it. We end up like this. Okay, but other styles do end up like this. Okay, like this, which is prettier maybe.
What direction do we look then?
At the end.
The whole form.
Okay. So here you're looking to the straight direction, the sword direction, right? Then when you shift over, you look to the left. Okay. And then when you come back, you end up looking the corner direction, but down, I'd say. Okay. Keep your head up. So you look to the left and you look to the corner. You look 135 degrees.
Mike, if I can make a suggestion, there's a lot of corners involved.
Yeah.
If you could say things like 1 o'clock or 3 o'clock, it might make it easier to follow because I'm not sure which way you're all the time, if that makes sense.
I'm not sure exactly which direction exactly. Well, I'll say this. We'll say this is 12 o'clock. Okay. So from 12 o'clock, then I'm going to step. My toe is going to point to 12. I'm going to turn and bring this back towards the 7:30 direction. Okay.
How can you go from 12 to 7:30?
I'm going to pull it towards the 7:30. That's the diagonal direction. That's 7:30, isn't it? Isn't it? It is, right? Then, and my body points to 9 o'clock. Then I'm going to turn back, and this is 1:30, and my arm comes out to 10:30. Okay? Is that good?
Mike, can I please see it from the back?
Okay. From here, you mean? From here?
Yes.
Okay.
Can you,
Okay, this is 12 here. Step to 9 o'clock. Bring the sword back towards 7:30. Turn. My body points at 9. Turn back and swing it down to 1:30. And my left hand comes out and up at 10:30. Yeah, this is a very big move. So you can't just sort of say the left corner, right corner. It's got the left back corner and the right front corner.
Thank you.
That's good, Stacey. Easy, tell me to do good. Okay. Let's see, what about this? You have to sit a little bit to touch the floor, but not all the way. then you shift over,
Mm-hmm.
but it's bent a little bit. And then you sit a little bit more, I think. Nancy and I are having a discussion. So I think I want you to think about it this way. We're going to be up like this, and we're going to sit. I need a step. Oops. I need a step. Sit a little bit, step. Okay, but not maybe as much as when I end up sitting, I would sit maybe here. Okay, so up a little bit. Shift over. I would say stay level, across, but you're still like up a little, not all the way down. Then when you come down, then also sit more. So from a little bit up, now empty stance, sit more. Okay, so stay up a little bit. But if I don't bend my knee at all, I can't even touch the ground. Right, so I can't step anywhere. So I need to bend a little bit so I can step away from my right foot. But I don't want to sit all the way back down and step all the way over. That would be too hard. So just step maybe halfway over there, step away from your foot, sit a little bit, shift over. I still feel up a little bit, okay? Then when I do this, I also move my foot and sit, okay? And make a good empty stance at the end. So feel a little bit from up to down and sitting, okay? So that's footwork. You don't stand up there, right? You don't shift over and stand up, right?
No, there's no.
Have Rita look into this.
I have to do it.
Kids. Okay, so we have this movement. We have this movement pretty well. Let's put it with the let's see. We've learned 2 movements this week, so we'll start again. We'll start from here. I'll do it this direction, I guess. We'll start from Phoenix opens left wing. Okay. I'm not gonna have room. I'll have to start over here. Okay. All right. Waiting for fish. Poking the grass. 1, 2, 3. Embracing the moon. Birds lodge in the forest. And then black dragon swings his tail. Is unstuck? Okay. All right, again. Waiting for fish. Poking the grass. 1, right. 2, left. 3, right. Embracing the moon. Birds lodge in the forest. Black dragon swings his tail. Again. Okay, waiting for fish. Turn and turn back. Poking the grass, turning right and then left. Turn right, then left. Turn right, then left. Embracing the moon. Birds lodge in the forest. Black dragon swings tail. Okay, I will call it and watch you do it a couple more times. All right? From Phoenix opens left wing. All right. Waiting for fish. Poking the grass. 2. 3, embracing the moon, birds lodge in the forest, black dragon swings tail. Okay. And one more time. That's good. One more time. Waiting for fish. Poking the grass. 1, 2, 3. Embracing the moon. Birds lodge in the forest. And black dragon swings tail. Okay, well that's very good. Alright, so I would say keep practicing if you can a little bit later today. Practice some more, practice tomorrow. Smooth it out. Try to put your body turning in, remember, in a few places. And you know, hopefully it's getting easier and easier. I don't know how much faster we can go. We did 2 new movements today, so we'll try. I want to finish by, let's see, I think next month we could probably finish that. Let's see. I don't know, we'll see. Do you know how far, where's Rita? How far are we, Rita? Are we almost halfway done? No, not yet? No. There's only 67 movements, so it seems like we've done 30, it seems like.
I think we're about 22 or 23.
Oh, really? Oh, that sounds daunting now. Only a third of the way.
Not even a third.
Well, in class, in the school, I get going pretty fast. We do 2 a week usually. We do it. I tell you what we do. We do it until people say that's enough. That's all we can do. So, today we did 2. We could probably do 2 movements a week. I think from now on, we're getting the hang of it. We understand the sort of a lot better. So, you know, all the movements they're more of the same. You know, they're just different energies and turning right and left. That's basically it. You know, so we can speed it up a little bit. All right, looking over here at you, I guess instead. All right, so thanks very much, and I hope you have a good rest of your weekend. And we'll see you next week, maybe even tomorrow, for the practice.
Thank you, Mike.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nancy.
Thank you.
You.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mike.
Thank you. Bye.
Betsy.
Nick,
Bye.
bye.
Bye.